let's get to it. Hello, gonna do some seitan. Great dish, I love this dish. I don't do a lot of frying with a lot of oil, so everything for me is very light oil. I'm gonna stir fry this dish because I have a really great wok and I haven't used it in a long time, and I'm dying for some stir fry. Sorry, it's fantastic stuff. So I'm gonna do that outside, so I have a burner on my setup outside, and that's where I do my stir frying because it has a tendency to smoke off a lot of oils and stuff, and it gets difficult to clean up outside. I don't care. So here's my seitan. I've already made this. This is the washed flour method. I did the braid and the knots, and for those who don't know what I'm talking about, tons of videos on how to make seitan. They're all over YouTube. And some really good ones. There's great other chefs out there who make seitan. That's the one method. You can also buy this already done, and you just mix it with water and make it. I don't use that one. I make my own. And the reason I do that is because I can create different textures by how long I knead it, how much I stretch it. All that stuff. And then what is the balance of water to flour to start with? So all those factors come into play on how the texture is going to come out. Also, how long it sits. There's a whole bunch of stuff. But if you have never made it, you can experiment a little bit with some flour and try little batches and see how they come out and see where you're at. And you can always mess with it and try different things, and many people do. There's great recipes on YouTube. So the sauce that I stir fry this in. So I use only 1 teaspoon of sesame oil, which is this one right here, and I love that. It's got sesame oil is very strong. You can really use too much of that, and you just kind of overpowers everything. So 1 teaspoon, that's it. That's all I use of the sesame oil. There's a little sesame oil in this, which I'll get to in a second, but that's it. 1 teaspoon of the sesame oil, 1 teaspoon of hoisin, and then this is 3 teaspoons of this soyaki. This is great. I get this at TJ's. It's fantastic. And then 1 teaspoon of the sweet ginger, which is great. And I get this at TJ's as well. And that makes up this sauce right here. And there's also a little bit of the marinating sauce that I used when I marinated the seitan in a bag for 2 nights. And that's the water it was boiled in after it was ready to go into the water and be cooked. So nothing here really needs cooking. So the wok is like basically 1 minute. That's it. It's red hot. Everything goes in, stir it up for 1 minute, on, it's done. That's how it works. So the onions I'm going to put on afterward because I like that. It's like a garnish, but I love the just uncooked onion on top. You can cook it in. Cilantro I have here, I like that in there. That gets chopped and that goes in, so that gets in the wok and gets cooked. The broccoli is already cooked. It's just blanched, and that's it, blanched and ready to go. So I've got my rice over here. That's all ready, nothing to do there. That's made. So I'm going to put the slurry of cornstarch in, and I have 1 big heaping tablespoon of garlic because you got to have garlic no matter what. So all that goes in. I'm going to go stir fry this. It's a very quick meal. Once you've made the seitan, and you can refrigerate this, you can freeze it. I vacuum, I get the moisture all out of it, so there's no moisture in it, and then I vacuum and then freeze it, and it's great. So it's a chore to make it, the washed water method, which I did here, but I make enough of it so I can have several servings of it, and I can just defrost it, and that's it, and make this, and just so fast and simple. This is good. You know, it really doesn't take much to put this together. It's about a 5-minute meal once you've made the seitan. So I'm going to go outside. I'm going to stir fry this, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. There it is. Let's give it a quick taste. Broccoli, little seitan. Just the right texture. You couldn't tell you weren't eating chicken or beef or whatever. It's just absolutely fantastic. The flavor is fantastic. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous dish. I'm Foodmaker V, and remember, the best investment you'll ever make is an investment in your health. I'll see you next time.